Again, these are questions we have to ask. Well, why?
But once you get a control and an understanding of who you are, no one can use you against you. No one can ever use your mental illness against you. You've already spoke about it. So what you got?
The biggest point in life to resolve mental health is like giving a fuck about a person.
Where did you get the courage? I got the courage. The 2 words. I care.
It's Chill Will Radio, where connections will be made, advice will be given, jokes will be told, and things will get real. My name is Willis Cooks, and I'm your host. But understand this show is not meant to be used as a substitute for a relationship with a licensed mental health professional. Enjoy the show, y'all.
Guess who's back? Back again. T and Will's back. Tell a friend.
You really happy to see me today, huh?
Guess who's back? Yeah. I mean, sort of.
You better get used to me and happy to see my face and understand that I'm here. Sorry about all that little ruffling and me playing with the.
He's getting comfy.
There you go. She getting comfortable out here in these streets. Gotta make sure things are working properly and make sure I'm okay.
Really big on this video. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I wasn't one that was graced with like big titties, so anytime they look remotely big, I'm like, oh. Sorry.
I mean, females with big titties got back problems, so.
I know, and I don't want that. So, but they look big on them. Yeah. I might get implants though.
No, don't do that.
Why?
I don't know. You do what you want with your body. I'm not.
You were real quick
I'm
to
not
say
sucking
don't
on
do
them, so
that.
it don't matter.
Why can't I get new titties?
I don't know. I just don't like women to get their body worked on.
Oh.
But who am I to tell you not to do that?
I would get lip fillers too.
Yeah, no. So like my initial thing is like, don't do it. But at the same token, it's just like, I'm not the guy that's gonna be like, hey, don't.
I feel like when I tell guys that I want to get my boobs done, they're like, why?
Yeah.
But when I tell girls, they're like, oh my God, you should. That would be so cute. But like guys are just like, can
What's
I put them in my mouth?
Yeah, it's like, all right, it is what it is.
Yeah,
it's
fine.
It is what it is. Tia, how you doing though, girl?
I'm good. I'm chilling.
You chilling?
Yeah, I'm tired of being in school, but be all right.
What's something within your life currently that brings you joy?
That brings me joy. I started dancing again. That brings me a lot of joy, a lot of peace. Music just in general does, but definitely the dancing. And it's caused me to start losing weight and stuff like that. So,
okay.
And dancing.
Okay.
What about you? What brings you?
What brings me joy?
Well, I know skydiving is one thing, but
yeah, that brings me joy. Thank you for answering my question.
Nicole wants to go skydiving with you.
Everybody say they want to go skydiving.
No, she did. She would go. Nicole is one to go. Like she would absolutely go.
Everybody, she can hit me up.
Because she said it without talking about you. She was just like, I want to go skydiving. And I was like, oh, Will would probably like be down to go with you. She's like that.
She can hit me up. I'm always down to go.
Okay, I'm gonna tell her.
But people really be talking like.
I'm never gonna go, but she would. Nicole would absolutely. Shout out to my bestie Nicole. She would go.
Nicole, your best friend, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't this the white girl?
No, that's Ann. Ann was the one that was in Texas with me.
Oh yeah. But yeah.
She's not white. She's Japanese and white. She's Hapa. That's what they call it.
Hapa.
She's Japanese and white.
The fuck is a Hapa?
So it's like a mixed breed.
Mixed breed.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you out here calling people hoppers.
Hoppa.
Mixed breeds and shit.
But
yeah, if she wants to, she can. I'm not, people just be talking. I'm
okay, I'm
more
so down. Hit you up on Instagram.
You can come support and all this other stuff. Yeah, you come support. We can support from the ground and be like, hey, I'm waiting on you down here. Come on, hurry up. Get down safely. Let's walk away together.
I'm gonna have a sign that says "Don't die."
There you go. Put it right there. You're back. Hey.
Greetings.
But yeah, the one thing that brings me joy is the skydiving. That's currently where it's at. Well, let me be honest. Skydiving does bring me joy, but I was talking to a coworker yesterday about it, and I was telling her that at this exact moment, skydiving isn't fun. skydiving isn't fun, not because it's like it's not a fun thing,
Mhm.
but because skydiving is so difficult, and I'm in the mindset of learning right now.
Oh, so
So-
you're on your learning curve.
Exactly, and there's a lot of things that I'm the type of guy that's like, I don't want to get on the jump
Mhm,
and fuck up the jump
mhm.
because like I'm either too inexperienced or like I don't know how to do this properly or something. So I'm very I get anxiety sometimes when it comes to like jumping. If my initial thing for the day isn't to have fun,
Mhm.
and some people like, yo, we finna go there, skydive or whatever, we're gonna do this specific thing, and I know I'm not proficient in it,
Mhm.
I'll start to get anxiety and I'm like, okay, I can't fuck this up, blah blah blah.
Mhm.
So, but if I tell myself I'm going here just to have fun, and obviously I'm just to have fun, but
just
at this
jumping in.
moment I'm focusing on learning, and because I'm focusing on learning, it's not fun. You
Yeah.
know, I mean, it's the learning process, like learning how to do
Once
stuff.
you get it, it's fun. Yeah.
Exactly. Once you get it, it's fun. But I'm in the process of learning. Skydiving is so far from just like falling from the sky. Like
Yeah,
it's,
I see y'all be doing like
it's a lot of things that you are able to
tandem
do.
things, and it's crazy. It's cool to watch you, like when you post your videos and stuff like that. I liked your little James Bond video. That was cute. I was like, look at that. That's cute.
We out here trying to have fun. See, like one of those, like, cool, that's a fun jump because we just like,
Because he jumped in his suit, right?
yeah,
That's funny.
it's just like, have fun. But
Yeah.
like I said, I'm in the process of learning as much as I can, like in a progression stage. So
Yeah.
that's where I'm
So you're
at with
kinda
it.
uncomfortable. Yeah.
So one of the things I want to speak about today with TF is, why are you laughing?
Because I already know.
I mean, it's like so, and this is a topic that has like come up many times, not even just with Tia, but just with people in general.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't even want to say how to properly live a single life, but living your best life as you're single, right?
Yeah.
Without being hypocritical, without finessing, without selling dreams.
Is that what you think I do?
Without doing all of these things, right? Without hurting folks, right? Because you could be out here in these streets doing your thug thizzle, living your best single life, and be extremely like great to people. Or you could be this individual who's out here
think
hurting
that.
folks because I'm hurt and I haven't gotten through my relationship, and I'm still getting over it. So
Let me just hurt
I'm going-
everybody.
yes.
Yes. I live a very unrevengeful single life. Like I just, you know what? I think I just really like male energy. Like I like men. I like being around your energy. Like Keith was in the room. I liked his energy. I like being around certain male energy. We're not going to talk about the other male energy, but I like being around male energy. So for me, and like the single season of singleness, like I'm really enjoying like the different men that I'm meeting, and it's nice. Like, they're nice. But I mean, I guess I have an ego too.
I mean, you do. We all have an ego. We all have
Yeah.
egos that want to be stroked. Just like if your ego isn't stroked, just like, I ain't really rocking with this guy because he's not sending me certain signals. Obviously, you want to catch a vibe. You want to make sure the energy is right and things of
Right.
those sorts. But, we also want to be mindful of the fact that you're not just out here doing shit and
Yes.
selling dreams.
I'm not selling
Mhm.
anyone drink. Don't be
I'm
looking
not
at me
saying
like that.
you are.
Y'all saw that look. I am.
We're
not
having a
selling drinks.
conversation here, and I'm not saying you are selling dreams. I'm just saying let's be mindful of the fact if
I feel like I have a very male way of dealing with like relationships, because like when with my ex I was like super feminine and like whatever he wanted I went with and it was great, and now like I have more, it would be typically male, but I just feel like I have more of like, okay, this is what I want. I don't want to settle for anything less, but that doesn't mean I don't want your energy around me. Doesn't mean I don't
Mhm.
want your presence around
Mhm.
me. But also like if you're not putting in that energy also, then I'm gonna just kind of take you for what you're good for.
Mhm.
And
Okay.
that could be a plethora of things.
I mean, you're just gonna use folks.
I'm not using.
That's what you just said.
No, I said I'm going to take you for what you're good for. Not take as in like take from you, but like if this is who you're presenting as and you're upfront about who you're presenting as. Like I've talked to guys who said, you know what, hey, I'm not ready to be in a relationship.
And you've
but I
also
wanna
said to
fit.
that guy, like, yo, I'm good.
I'm good. And it's the truth. I am good. I haven't found anything that's like tickled my fancy yet.
Mhm.
Like I'm very independent. I'm very headstrong. You know this because you and I
Mhm.
butt head all the time. But I haven't found anything that makes me like, oh, I'm ready to be like in a relationship. I just, oh, you're cool. Like you're cool to hang out with, but I know you're not permanent.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing about being single that people don't get is like not everyone has to be like bae. Some
Mhm.
people are just like you need to learn something from them or you need some experiences from them and then you moved on.
It's the biggest part, right?
Mm-hmm.
Moving on while being able to actually heal yourself, because a lot of people are within their own healing process, trying to figure things out, trying to get over this ex and this person, things of those sorts. And some of us heal properly, some of us don't heal properly, some of us come across an individual who makes things 10 times worse. Some of us gets dragged through the mud, whatever the case is. But I think when you're in your single life, when you're trying to figure things out and you rocking with a lot of people and you got people on your list and you got
hoes.
if you got hoes, you got niggas, you got bitches, you got whatever it is. I think the biggest portion of all of this when it comes to like a single life is like find your purpose within it, right? Be mindful, find your purpose within it. What are you trying to get out of it? You know, where are you trying to go with this? Because the one thing I've understand is that you will get to a certain age to where like none of these bitches are gonna be around you.
Facts.
You're gonna get sick and ain't none of these bitches gonna be around you.
Facts.
And it's at that point you're gonna be like, damn, I wish I would have had this or gotten married to that person or didn't break that chick's heart or whatever it is.
Right. It's funny because my mom was single around the time that I'm single now, and she was like, I was talking to her 2 or 3 days ago. And we were talking about having kids, stuff like that. And she was like, you know, after your dad, she was like, I didn't want to be in another relationship. Like, I was good. She was like, I had all these guys that wanted to talk to me. They were taking me out, blah, blah, blah. She was like, but it was so taboo. Like, why is Carolyn like seeing all these? And my mom was like, because I just wanted to just live life and be single and like have a good time and meet men and, you know,
I just want to do my thing.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to do your thing and live your life. Like, you don't always have to be in a relationship. If you get one out of one of those situations, wonderful. But if you don't want to be in a relationship, then don't.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a requirement that you be in a relationship. You got a boo thing that keeps you warm at night, but he ain't your man. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
But don't be the person that's out here breaking hearts while you're single. Don't be the person that's out here selling dreams while you're single.
I don't sell dreams. I don't know what you're talking about.
You feel attacked right now?
I do.
Why?
I feel like you're talking to me because I feel like you think I sell dreams. You called me a nigga.
You are a nigga.
I don't sell anyone dreams. I'm very honest with the guys that I talk to. I'm very, very honest with them. They know what's up. They do. All of them do.
So Tia's the type of individual within her single life that if you're a guy and if you're rocking with Tia, you're probably one of these guys who has extreme feeling for Tia, who shows Tia the attention that she wants, who, you know, is willing to go the next step with Tia. And Tia will gladly tell you, like, yeah, nah, I'm okay, I'm cool. And that's great. You know, Tia's gonna tell you, I'm cool, but she's still gonna rock with you.
I am gonna rock with
She's
you.
gonna rock with you. She's still have fun with you. Y'all still can get intimate, things of those sorts, right? But then Tia's gonna come across another guy who is like, nah, I'm Gucci. I'm good. I don't really want to be in a relationship. I'm just healing right now. You know, but we could be friends or we could just kick it. Nah, not we can be friends. I like you, but it ain't I'm not taking it that serious. You know, Tia's not gonna do to that guy who's not trying to take it that serious. Oh, Tia ain't gonna rock with that person. And I think within your
Why
situation,
do you think I do that, Will?
It's the feeling of being wanted.
I mean, yeah.
No matter how single you are, every person wants to be wanted.
Of course.
Nobody wants to mess with anybody who is like, I'm cool. Even though I like you, I don't want you. And with the other guys that do want you, it's
too easy.
It's comfort knowing that I have the upper hand in this.
However, I will say the guys who have pursued me pretty significantly are like crap guys. Like, if I'm gonna be 1,000%, they're not good relationship people. So, you know, they are not someone that I would want to be with long term. So for me, like the guy that I was telling you about, I absolutely would be with him long term. He's a nice guy. He's got his stuff together.
Bullshit.
But he just got out of a relationship. What am I supposed to be like? You have to be with me tomorrow. Like, no, if you're like you're chilling, then I'm gonna let you chill and I'm gonna do me too.
I feel it.
And if you lose out on me because you want to do you, then we can be friends.
I feel it. I totally feel it. And that's what's up.
He gonna listen to this like, why are you talking about me?
I'm just saying, like, don't you have to, when you in your whole phase and when you're single and when you're doing things, you
Yeah,
have to be
famous.
mindful of how often or how much you are treating the people on your roster.
I have a roster.
Are you giving everybody fair play? Are you treating one nigga the same, or are you treating one
I
person
feel like
like
it would be hard to treat everyone the same.
you
on that
can't
roster.
because LeBron doesn't get the same I
Right.
mean,
That's
LeBron
what
gets
I'm
more
like, that would be
playing
hard
time
to
than someone
do,
else,
'cause
right?
There's some LeBrons on the roster that I'm like,
Exactly. Everyone's not gonna get the same playing time. However, it's
but you also got to, are you putting in the work and the energy to get that playing time too? Are you just expecting me to give you the playing time because
Okay.
you do?
okay.
And because you're nice looking, you got a job and you got a car and girls are running after you? Like, are you expecting that because of that? Or are you putting in, just like this guy was telling you, he's putting in the time of like, oh, let me take you out. Let me, let's go out. So he gets maybe a higher roster than the guy that's like, oh, we'll see what happens. No. Like, if you're going to do that, then I'm not going to give you.
Yeah, but we'll bump them down on the roster. It's like, I'm just chilling. I ain't trying to.
Yeah, that bumps you down on the roster because you ain't trying to have no bae. I ain't trying to be a part of your roster.
But you're not trying to have no bae either.
I'm okay with having a bae, but I want it to be, because I spent so many years with my last bae. Like, I need you to be serious. Like, I need you to be locked in. This is what you want to do. If you're not, then I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, I want to be your bae. Like, no, like, you got to be locked in. This is what you want to have to get married. You want to have kids. Like, you got to be locked in with me. If you're not, then you're just there for the time being until real bae decides to show his face.
I can appreciate that.
I love it.
I can appreciate
Living my
that.
best single life.
I guess so. But as always, man, it's when it comes to your single life and what you're doing as a single individual.
Yep.
First and foremost, you have to look out for yourself. Heal the way you need to heal. Heal at your own pace. Heal in the way that works for you.
Yes.
And never do anything that you believe will go against the person who you want to be.
Facts.
So no need to go back. No need to rush back towards an ex, towards a friendship, whatever it is, because it broke up for a reason.
Get some new meat.
It's okay.
There's plenty of new meat.
Hey,
There
do
was
what you gotta
plenty of
do.
new meat in Houston. There has to be some in California.
Do your thug.
Dizzle.
There you go, yeah.
All right. I got to go study because this doctor is going to be pulling even more new meat.
There you go. But as always, y'all, good looking. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. And as always, remember, ain't no wealth without your mental health. So please stay blessed. Take care of yourself. Be great, y'all. Peace.